Hi everyone, so today I have a sponsored video for you from Tonic Studios for their new craft kit. I believe it's number 74, called Boots and Bouquets. So this was sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links. Means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Sorry, get a little tongue-tied there. And with this one, I do link the 3 different options for the club. There's the one-off purchase, like you just want this one and no commitment. There's a monthly, where every month you would be charged for that, club kit unless you skip it. And again, there's no commitment with that one either, because you can just cancel it at any time. And then there's a quarterly where you pay for the whole quarter. I believe you can still skip them even if it's already paid ahead. And again, you can cancel that at any time also. So, and they all have a different, slightly different price point, right? The one-off purchase being basically the full price you would say for a kit, other than it's a bundle, so it has a special price. They're $39.99, I believe, and in the UK it's slightly different. And then from there, it gets a little bit progressively lower depending on the monthly or quarterly. And then you get 10% off on Tonic's site whenever you order, and it should take off automatically, but if it does not, you can put the code TCK and it'll get you 10% off if you're a current club member. So there we have it. So this is nice, because a lot of times I get a sample kit, and this is still a sample kit, but it does have the little insert that it comes with a cute little idea there, a little inspo, some info on the back here. Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, it looks like watercolored. We have that beautiful die cut in the background, and then it tells you everything that's in here, and also on the listing on the product page, if you were to use my links or however you want to get there, all this will be listed too, so you'll have everything, because a lot of times I don't know exact names of everything that I show you, but I can show you the colors of the papers and things like that. So number 74, Boots and Bouquets. So let's check it out. So right on top, well, I usually like to show you guys the dies and stamp set first. Stamp sets are always photopolymer, and the dies are always amazing. And this guy popped off of there. It comes with a little sticker, and the little sticker, the intention of this is to put it on your folder so that as you flip through your binders, you can quickly see, oh, this is the one I was looking for, Boots and Bouquets. And there it is. So we have this, again, photopolymer set. This is a really nice size set. The image here is a really nice size. I'll measure that for you in a minute. Happy birthday, your friendship is everything to me, your kindness hasn't gone unnoticed, some little sprigs, like extra ones, enjoy your day. So several different sentiments. I did not read all of them, but just to give you an example. And this is almost 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide. It looks like the widest part of the flowers. So let me put that on here just so you can see a little bit better. There we go. A really nice focal point. And then it looks like you have a die for that, guys. So here we have that die. Okay, so you do have this beautiful background like on the example that we had there, and it looks like it's kind of like a layering type of die cut, so that's really nice. This one's more delicate, this one's a little bit heftier, goes behind this die cut if you want to pair them together. You can cut the little sprigs, you have some little flowers, and then all the sentiments have dies that go with them, which is really great. So this is definitely a card making set, right? Really geared towards that. Okay, let's get to this one. Let's see what's in here. I did see, okay, I was gonna say I saw a lot of alcohol ink marker colors on the insert, and that is really nice, because what I'm assuming is what they did is they gave them to you so that you can do your highlighting and your, all that kind of stuff that you would do with alcohol ink markers. And these are some of my favorite colors. I use these quite often, so like pink grapefruit. Well, it's just tiger lily and pink grapefruit. I really love these 2 colors, and again, they are in the same blending family, and I believe if I go through, I think those are the 2 that they paired for this one. So we have vine leaf, and then we have white grape, which is a little bit greeny also. So I'm just kind of seeing these, and it might be sandcastle is the 3rd one for this color family. So they're giving you the color families of the beautiful kind of coral, the green, which might be hay bale. I don't exactly 100% remember right now, but anyhow, so you have these guys, because in my mind I'm thinking of the color families and how they pair, and the ones I use kind of often I know a little bit better. But like coconut shell, nice brown, hazelnut truffle, we have brown sugar, and then we have apricot blush, which can also go with hay bale, which can also go with this white grape, which can also go with the vine leaf. So you can kind of tell the pinks, greenish, and browns. Lovely colors, really, really nice colors for that. So tons of those alcohol ink markers. This one we have, oh, stone drops. That's nice. A little rugged with the colorway that they have over here. I think that's a really nice pairing, very sophisticated. So this guy is like a granite kind of color. It's called Boulder Gray. And with the stone drops, they have like texture. So when they dry, they have like little like sand kind of texture to them. And there's some expanding mousse. This stuff is really fun. So when you use it, you know, with the other mousses or glitters, you know, you kind of slather it on, or maybe you put it through a stencil, and then it, you know, stays there and might. Basically, that's what it does, right? It just stays where you put it. This stuff kind of expands. It'll stay, you know, with the design that you had if you put it through a stencil, but it'll puff up. So really cool. And this one is natural cotton color. And then here we also have, oh, some foam. Good. I love their dimensional foam pads, especially these. They're a little bit lower, as you can see. Not super, super chunky, so I really like those. And these are the small guys, so they're 5mm squares, and you get tons of them. Okay, we have this whole paper pad here. So let me, I try to open this up. There we go. Sorry guys, and this is Moonlight Rose. I am super excited to see what that means, because I love their pinks and kind of blush colors. So mirror card collection, chrome silver, burnished rose, frosted silver, and rose platinum. So definitely, there you go. Your kind of matte metallic there, and then your shiny, shiny silver. This is a 6-inch pad. Oh, I love that. Burnished rose. And I'm assuming that's burnished rose, and then rose platinum. Look how pretty. And I mean, I can see the pink in real life. Hopefully you can see that. And then this one, of course, is super pink. Gorgeous, gorgeous collection of colors there. I love that. Okay, and then here are our papers. Again, on the insert, it has all the different names, and maybe I can display this out while we look at that. What a gorgeous collection of colors. I love that. Okay, so we have classic card sea salt green, and the classic card again is textured a little bit, and then not so much on the other side. So if you want to stamp on it, stamp on the side that's a little bit less textured, but it definitely can take stamping. Okay, so smooth card and ivory, which is this one over here. So it's not quite white, it's a little bit creamy white, right? Ivory. We have majestic gold pearlescent card. And this stuff, if you have a glimmering machine or a hot foil machine, hot foils like a dream. So we have pearlescent, majestic gold, pearlescent card in blue frost, which is this one up here. And then blushing pink, which is this guy back here. Really, really gorgeous. Mirror card gloss Italian rose, which is this guy. That is very pretty. It's a little brighter pink, like flashier kind of pink. And then ombre glitter card opalescent green, which is this one. And it is ombre. As you can see, it gets darker down here and it gets lighter at the top. What a gorgeous collection of colors, the papers, I mean everything. So let me put some of these things to the side, and we'll, you know, create a card. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I think what I'm going to do is a couple cards. One's going to be colored and the other one's just a little quicker, but these are 3.5 by 5-inch cards. Very small, kind of old school size card. I think they call it 4-bar, so if you're making your own, it'll be 5 inches tall and 7 inches across, scored at 3.5. For the first one, I think I'm going to take this guy, and actually I didn't even match that up, so yeah, that'll be pretty. Okay, so let's just play with this one and this guy, and then I'll probably matte layer that because it's still obviously a little bit smaller than what it was, you know, the card base. So let's see if we have this here and this here, and do a little something on the outside of that. That'll be really nice. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to see because we have so many beautiful papers and they all go together so nicely. Let me make some choices as far as what I want for like the background and then these 2 layers, and I'll be right back. I think what I'm going to do is grab this guy and cut it from this, okay? There's a lot of shine going on here, so I'll just run that through, and of course, I don't know where you are in your card making journey or your paper crafting, but with dies, the cutting area, like what you feel is raised, is face down. So I'll run that guy through. I'll also run this one through maybe this middle section so I get a little bit of that ombre. And then I would like a piece in the background that's probably going to be another, you know, beautiful piece of cardstock here, cut at 3 3/8 by 4 7/8, so like a little matte layer. And I'll be right back. I'll clean that cuts. That's the background piece, and then this will be the piece that goes on top. That's a little more delicate. And I'll be right back. Okay, and then I have this guy. So pretty. And this is a glitter paper, so it's a little more, just a little thicker. So I'm just gonna clean this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so for this one, we have our card base. I have that piece again cut at 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. Just want to make sure I have that done correctly. You can definitely run this through an embossing folder or something like that if you want to get some more texture to it. Now just lightly put some glue on there, and I'll just center that as well as I can. And then we have these guys. So if you look at them, you have 3 full circles, like a half one, and then it goes up in the other direction. Just match them up, of course. So here it's just kind of cut off, so that definitely needs to be this side. And so we just layer those together. You can use 1 and 1. You don't have to layer them together, but that's what I am doing. So I'm going to glue these together, and then I'll glue them down. But for now, I'm just going to get glue all around, of course, the very edges, and anywhere else that's a little bit larger here. Not too much. I don't want it to, you know, goop out everywhere, so just a little bit there. And maybe I'll even wipe that down once I get on the back of my hand. So like that. And I'm just going to hold that for a little bit. Just make sure everything's lined up. Looks really nice. And I'll be right back. So I've held that down for a little bit. Now I'm going to pop this on here. We'll do our sentiments all together. What I was planning was doing the sentiment and then cutting them out. So we'll do a colored card with the alcohol ink markers, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just getting glue again, just like we did initially. Just wherever I can put that. And I'm just going to put this on here, just centered. I might orient this one in a landscape orientation like this. I think that might be nice. We'll see. Either way, I'm just going to hold that down, and I'll be right back. So I can put that under some weight for now, but again, we'll put a sentiment, but that will be just a little bit. And then this one, I have some alcohol ink marker paper. Again, 3.5 by 5, my little 4-bar card, and this is again 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. I was just thinking I might want to matte layer that, but we'll see. So let me grab this, and I'm just going to stamp our floral image, and that will be like a little note card with that guy on there, and then our sentiment kind of separate. So, or you can, you know, do your sentiment right on there too. Let me get a stickier piece of something here, and let's grab this guy. And I'll use an alcohol ink, hybrid ink, should I say. But you can use water-based products and alcohol ink. So I figured I would just kind of center this, and that'll be like the focal point, and then we can put our sentiment however we want. So let's just put that guy there. I'm just eyeballing these. I'm just going to use some black hybrid ink. And these are photopolymer stamps, so they do have a dispersion layer. I'm kind of rubbing to get that little stickiness off. If you want to stamp off on a practice sheet before you go for it, you can definitely do that. Just going to go right into it. Just some really nice pressure. Again, photopolymer stamps are really nice and sturdy, so you can push on them really well. I'm going to do another coat of the ink. Lovely. So I'm going to let that completely dry before we go in with our alcohol ink markers. Drying, I will grab some scrap of paper here, and I just want to stamp a couple sentiments, and you can definitely stamp them in colored ink or, you know, typical black. So I just have this. I'm just going to stamp out 2 sentiments, and we're going to cut them both out, and we'll use them on our cards. So your friendship is everything to me. Thank you for being you. Your kindness is not going to notice. Let's do this one and this one. Giving myself some space for the dies, but it looks like the dies are right on them, so I'm just going to do that. And just get these stamped real quick. then we'll come in, I'll do my coloring. I'll probably do it with some music over because, again, I just like to play with the color. I'm not a colorist. Just get some color down and in a playful way, and that works out for me. So really nice. I'm gonna let that dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get in a little closer here, and you know, I kind of split them up in like what has some green undertones or greenery, like vine leaf, white grape, and hay bale. These are more in a brown tone, but some of them are a little pinky too. So we have sandcastle, coconut shell, hazelnut truffle, and brown sugar. And then I have like the pinky ones over here with apricot blush, just because it's a very light kind of color. Tiger lily is the brightest. We do have some different kinds of flowers in here, so I'm gonna pay attention to that. Like maybe this apricot blush can come in here. I'm going to take this scrap on the other side here so you can kind of play with that and see what the colors are that you're using here. So let's say I had that one, and maybe I just do a little something in here because this is a kind of a lily. Maybe I just go in here, do a little color, and it looks like it might have come around here. Just a little something. And maybe from that one I wanted to use a little bit of a yellowish to kind of go in here. And you know, do lilies have a green, brown kind of stem in the center. That one's more pinky. Again, I said this, some of them have a pink undertone. Let's just do brown sugar. So let's pretend we have that guy there. And since this is a little bit of a lily, maybe I'm going to do a few little dots here like this. You know? So that's that guy, right? Coloring maybe some of these other ones. Obviously you can bring in colors from your own stash if that's what you prefer. But like maybe this guy, it's a little more like that color there. Maybe a little bit of the hay bale for the center. And maybe we'll use tiger lily for most of this here. And I'm just sticking to the very base of the little flower here, the petals. And the pink grapefruit pulls out the rest of the color. Just to get a little blending going. And I'll go and color everything, basically that kind of thing, where either I start darkening and then go light, dark, light again. You know, there's just different ways to play with that. Maybe some greenery that's different from other greenery. It looks like this is the base of like this flower here. There's a little stem in there. Maybe some of those are brown. You know, just play with the colors that you have here. If you're new to alcohol ink markers and don't have a big stash, just kind of go in there. Maybe this one too, similar. And maybe we use some of the darker green out here. Just a little bit different. This one. You can get more than one shading with one marker also, like if you go there. And then if you come back in, you can get a little more, just concentrate in one area. So it looks darker there because you've gone over it twice, you know? So I'll continue coloring and I'll be back. shoe here, or boot, and just to do a little more maybe realism, you can just take like this guy and just kind of give it a little shadow, you know, just a little something. Again, you know me, I don't get too crazy about it, but you can bring it up here or get a light blue out of your, you know, stash and do a little blue or something. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I was going to matte layer it, but you know, you can do whatever you like, whatever you're thinking would be really nice. So I'm just gonna glue that down and I'll be right back. There's lots of alcoholic markers in this month's kit, and I was just kind of trying out different colors as I was going along. So with these guys, let's see here. This one looks like this one. Yep. And if you really want to know where you're cutting, you can definitely make yourself a little aperture. I'm just kind of eyeballing where that is. Looks good. You know, heat embossing looks really great always with something like this. Put that there. And then we have the thank you. Is it this one? Yep, I'll tape that down and I'll run both of these through, and then we'll pop on our sentiments, and that'll be that. Okay guys, we have our sentiments here. Love the way the shape is right on them there. It looks really nice. Like I said, I mean, we can put maybe something like that. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay. I was just thinking we have the dimensionals in the kit. So I was going to glue that down, but I still need a little something to help us out in the end. But the dimensionals in the kit are perfect for that. And you can definitely do drop shadows, all the beautiful colors that are in this kit. Just run the dye through without any stamping, and you'll have something to drop shadow with. I think I just need a little bit of this guy to help me here, just right there. A little bit of blue here. Should be about right. Oh, a little further in, sorry. Okay. And then this guy, I'm just going to put 2 or 3 dimensionals on the back, and I'll stick it right there. So we have 2 very different cards. This one has that beautiful, just like something to look at. It's really gorgeous. So thank you for being you. And then we have this, your kindness hasn't gone unnoticed, with our little boot that we took some time to color in. And I'm just going to possibly add a few little of these guys. So when you're using drops, you're not touching this to the paper. You're keeping it a little bit higher up. Give it a squeeze for as much time as you think you need. Let it go. And I might do a couple of little ones. So again, less time, less squeeze, you make a smaller drop. Same thing here. Just kind of rounding that out. These stone ones are a little bit different, but if you want to do that or give it a little hit in the back like this, it'll help round it out. If you feel like it's still a little too stiff, just take something pointy and let it kind of help you lay it down a little bit. That helps too. And maybe those guys there. Maybe something here. And I'll let those dry, and hopefully you can see the texture of them in the images. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Tonic Studios, for sponsoring this video. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.